Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
They didn't have that
my
front bumper
house.
sign. You only got
I
one.
can see it now.
Oh, if you're good at it, it kind of sucks.
That was the worst fucking thing in my entire life. I'd rather give birth than go through that.
I bet glass knife.
He was wrong.
Yeah, poke a hole in my that was the most painful.
Went right across my fucking cornea.
Where they want, you got orange traffic going down there, just slide back and forth to the back. Do it. Sound a little bit right at center. Let's take a look. Here we go. There it comes. Still with it. Inside the market feed, we've gone through a couple of tests, whole lot of things to reset. Now this is going to be the one that goes to the box. It's the market feed. Well, he's just getting ready to go, and that wasn't taken off to his side of town.
Welcome everybody to Let's Grow Pulling Live. Jason and Kenzie in Highland, Wisconsin. We're on the pulling track, everybody. This Saturday, August 24th, the big Highland Nationals. Is that what we call it, right? Highland Nationals at the rodeo grounds here. It's going to be awesome. Dirk Drury is going to join us here quick. There's a whole bunch of people standing around us. Hennessy Implement, one of their great sponsors. One of their skid steers is on display there right behind us. But great big weekend. I was out in Bowling Green. Kenzie was out in
Wisner, Nebraska.
and I'm still tired. So just gonna say I
he's
went
old.
to the campground. So let us know where you were this past weekend and throw it in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from tonight as well. It's gonna be a lot of fun here in Highland this Saturday. Dirk's gonna give us a whole breakdown on everything, and let us know if you're coming to Highland. Let us know it's your first time, your fifth time, your 10th time. How many years have we been having Highland? 10 years. So good deal. Good deal. So okay, our distinguished guest Dirk Drury is here. So let's wrap up Wisner quick. Tell me about Wisner, Nebraska, Thunder by the River.
It's awesome. Crowd came out. It was wonderful.
It wasn't 110 degrees this year.
It was not. It was 85.
That's way better.
We did not die.
That's way better. And I was out in Bowling Green, and all the stories are true. All the stories are true. My favorite person was in a American. Well, how do I say this? A USA flag thong underwear with an Alice Chalmers flag. So I'm not judging Chuck. I'm not judging the Alice Chalmers fans, but I'm saying that Chuck Miglianti's here as well. Back in Black Super Farm from New York. He drove in to take his fuel pump to Fair Valley Performance. So shout out to Dennis Fry and Ridge and the team. I guarantee they're drinking beer working on your fuel pump, though. How does that make you feel, Chuck? Wonderful, outstanding. But yeah, so let's go polling. We're live in Highland, right on the polling track. We've always wanted to do this. We live in Richland Center, so we're close to home. I just want to hit all the other polls that we are promoting, and then we'll get Dirk on, and we'll start talking about Highland. And if you have any questions about Highland, please talk about us or throw them in the comments. So again, this Saturday, August 24th, 1 p.m. starts the farm classes, and Badger State starts at 5. Hot farms, super farms, limited pros, light pros, pro stocks, and two-wheel drive trucks. And then also we got Hudsonville, Michigan coming up on the 21st. We're helping promote that event. Also the Southern Illinois Showdown, home of the Pullers Championship as well. Big Champions Tour pull down there, September 6th and 7th. Brad Holzauer wants you to come in. Liberty Truck and Tractor Pull, November 1st and 2nd. Diesels and Dark Corners.
And September 13th.
But the big ones, Diesels and Dark Corners.
Definitely be there.
That's the big one. What do you got here next? We got DeKalb, Sandwich, Illinois, September 5th and 7th. That's a Thursday night and then a Saturday. So one session on Thursday night, 2 sessions on Saturday. That's NTPA Grand National. That's when the point season wraps up for everybody. And they head to the Enderley. We're also promoting Allegan, Michigan, September 11th. That's an NTPA region hook. Dragway 42, Kyle Matcham says, come on out, Saturday, September 14th. And then we're also working with Putnam County Fair. That's an outlaw hook in Unionville, Missouri, Friday, September 6th. And then all the pullers head over to Buckner, Missouri, the home of Sydney Summers and Ken Summers
Will be there.
and the Summers Funny Farm. So, yeah, thanks for checking in. I'm going to bring Dirk Drury and Kenzie. Got any words of where are you going next?
I will be in Madison, South Dakota on Saturday.
Outlawpulling.tv. Everybody check it out.
Yeah,
So,
please watch.
and all our Wisconsin fans and Iowa fans and Illinois fans, if you've never been to Highland, Wisconsin, it's legit. They know what they're doing. It's a good track, plenty of seating. They like to have fun. So if you don't like to have fun, don't come to Highland. Okay, I'm just going to say that flat out.
No, still come anyway.
Oh, still
please.
come anyway? If you don't like to have
listen
fun?
him.
All right. So, yeah, they have a south side and a north side, just like Bowling Green as well. So it's all good. It's all good. But thanks for tuning in, Kenzie. Get out of here.
Yeah,
Let's
see
get
ya.
Dirk in here. Dirk Drury, step right up. Again, fans, we're live in Highland, Wisconsin. Let us know where you're watching from tonight. I got the Dirk Drury checking in. I know you're just live. I should have did the down and dirty together. I wasn't thinking, Dirk.
You usually don't do that.
I don't. I kind of do that. So welcome, Dirk. We're
Hi,
sitting.
Jason.
Good to
It's been
see
a
you, buddy.
while.
I've been running around this summer a lot. So I got home from Bowling Green at 8:30 last night, and I slept for 12 hours. I got more sleep last night than I did the previous 3 nights all combined.
Was it work related or was it
95% of it was work related.
Oh, there's that 5%.
Yeah, and that was the 5% that still probably caused a little bit of a hangover on Saturday. So
How'd that go?
it was awesome. They got some rain Thursday night. Didn't get to finish the light supers. Brett Payne got the wheel. It was kind of a sprinkle all night. You know how this goes.
Yep.
Then the drizzle came. You know how light supers are.
Yep.
5,000 horse,
And all of a
6,000 pounds.
sudden, They didn't go anywhere.
They didn't go anywhere, and Brent turned it. And then got all of Friday in, and then we lost the 2-wheel drive truck Saturday afternoon to the rain. There's 4 super farms left. They were the regional ones, so they called that class good because it didn't affect Grand National points.
Okay.
Then the 2-wheelers, 14 of the 66 pulled, and they canceled the class because they need an hour and a half to get the track ready. And 66 2-wheel drives. I don't know how even the competitors don't like 66 2-wheel
No, I
drives.
talked to a couple of them.
Yeah, they're like, it's silly. So
I actually had Jeff Hurt called me this morning, and he wasn't very happy with the track. He didn't do very good with his mini rod, and he just said, he says, I bet you that track changed 4 times.
well, it has to. They had 50.
I mean-
They had 52 mini rods in the class. So anyway, we're checking in. We got Dirk Drury sitting with you. Let's talk Highland. Okay, so Ryan Paulson went to Hub City and Prairie to Sac. Highland. Eric Schmidt says Highland's a great Badger Poll. It absolutely is. Corey is watching from Defiance, Ohio. Brian Gilroy's checking in from Canada on A. I say A to the hosers.
Hey,
They drink a lot of Molson. So I walked through the north side and the south side, all through the beer cans. Busch Light was by far the number one
well, I'm
choice
sure
of
it
beer out
was.
there. They call it the
Much Bud
They-
Light.
no, not a lot of
Oh.
Bud Light. Yeah, that's weird. And they call it Budget Light out there. That's what they were saying out there, because you can bring coolers into the stands. Brian Gilroy was just in Bowling Green. Thanks for checking in, Brian. And Dave Bauer says, Dave from New Haven, Missouri. I had the 2510 at Washington. Yeah, I got to go to their farm pool down in Washington, Missouri. I saw an actual dyno pool. Like they checked them on a little dyno at the PTO, then they check them afterwards.
That's what we should do with all the guys that are, you know how pullers are about horsepower.
Oh yeah,
And
no, they had four
think
classes.
the most horsepower wins. We should all put them in the dyno, and who's ever got the biggest number wins.
That's not how it works.
And we shouldn't pull.
No, you
Should
should.
save a lot of headache.
Just dyno pulls. That wouldn't
No,
be any fun.
but what I'm saying is horsepower helps.
Yep.
It's not everything.
Answer it. Tell them you're live on a podcast. Who is it?
It's my mom.
Tell her to watch the podcast.
She
Dirk, hey,
she doesn't have
Be
internet.
quiet. Be quiet. Dirk's mom's calling. Dirky, what'd you have for supper?
Mom.
Mom.
I'm on a show right now. Can I call you?
It's his
back?
OnlyFans.
All
It's
right.
he's right big toe on OnlyFans.com. So anyway, Jason,
My mom.
your mom doesn't know what OnlyFans is. Well, maybe she
No,
does.
no,
You
no.
curious? I don't know. So James Spurgeon says, my good old hometown pool. Daniel Pierce. Oh, you got the comments? Okay. All right. The producer Kenzie's over there. Daniel Pierce says Lancaster, Highland, the best pool in the area. Outstanding. Derek Carlisle's checking in from Pennsylvania. Sean Work check from Southern Ohio. Sean, bring that pro stock this weekend, big guy. And Kevin Davis checking in from Lincoln, Nebraska. Was Kevin out in Wisner?
I didn't see
You
him.
didn't see him this weekend?
I think we might have 12 of them.
12 big pros coming? You want to rattle them off or any secrets or?
Well, there's some that are hoping to get together. I know Wildmans are really thrashing on getting the new.
That's where they
chassis and
debuted the Kloss. In
Yes.
20, Brandon, what year was COVID? 2020?
2021.
When you guys defied.
It was 2021.
2021,
Okay.
they brought the class.
That was the year that the food line was like 92 people long. It was awesome. That's a good
And
thing.
that's when Bob Lemke came up to me and said, we will never miss this poll because you were the only people that had the balls enough to put a poll on during
Yep.
COVID. So, and they had a rodeo here that July. And so we're sitting there going, well, they had the rodeo. Why not? Why can't we have a poll? So we got on the phone, start calling everybody we knew, and
It was awesome.
we had a, were you here then?
Yeah.
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 I think that was the first time you were here. So,
It was awesome.
so what do you think since then?
Yeah, it's grown a little bit. There's safety barriers now, and there's a thing at end to stop tractors. You guys have really stepped it up
Well,
around here.
It's all these guys here.
They're amazing.
These guys here, have worked their
we'll,
butts off.
here we'll show them off here a little bit. We can flip. I won't make you sick. Those are all the people that are making it happen.
Those guys worked their butts off to get this the way it looks.
Yeah, you're just the face of it. We know how this goes.
Yep. I'm just the old guy.
The old guy. We got to take care of our veterans. So, but we got you see how we got the skid steer place probably got our Hennessy sticker right there. We're not done.
Mhm.
We weren't born yesterday.
No.
I almost made Bodenstein love the hot fire and put it behind me, but I said, nah, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So again, we're live in Highland, Wisconsin. We're sitting on the track. It's going to happen this Saturday. 1 o'clock is farm stock. 5 p.m. is Badger State. It's one admission for the entire day, right?
Yep. It's $20 and you're good the whole day.
Yeah. So that's like it's going to cost you $2 an hour to come to Highland this Saturday if you come at 1 o'clock. And no coolers. They have beer. They have beer for sale. They got food for sale. It's all staffed up. It's great and all the different things. Right? There's no coolers. Somebody's laughing at me over there.
I don't know. They got coolers back there.
Oh no, they can have coolers. I'm talking about the people coming in.
But the
they
thing
went
of
to buy
it
the beer.
is a lot of the money that we raise here, it does go back to the community.
No, but I
The
mean,
people
one of the
that
biggest
help.
questions I get all the time is, can I bring my cooler in? So I want to cut that off right away.
Well, they can't bring it in here.
They can
If
leave it
they
out
want
there.
them out clear back in the back 40 back
Yep,
there.
and do a shot of
Gotta go.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Come back in. I've done that before. So just letting you know. So Kara Poppy's checking in from Highland. Daniel Pierce says daughter turns 18 that day and she wants to go to Highland. That's how good it is.
We got a lot of young fans around here.
That's awesome. It makes it fun.
It's surprising.
How big is the town of Highland, Wisconsin?
800?
And how many people we're going to have out here on Saturday if we fill it up?
Well, I think 2020 we had 4,000 wristbands and we ran out at 5 o'clock.
That's a good sign. But there's room, people. Don't be scared.
No, there's
Don't be scared.
There's plenty of room.
Do not be scared.
I'd be happy with 4.
Heck yeah.
I'd be happy with 3.
Heck yeah.
But no rain in sight.
Perfect.
Nothing will deter fans coming to a poll.
Did you
Then a
get rain
threat of
last
rain.
year?
No.
You did 2 years ago. You
No,
did.
2 years ago.
Yeah. But then you still pulled it off.
Yep.
Yep. That's good stuff.
And this year we got rain insurance, so
Yep. That's why it won't rain.
that's why it won't rain.
Yep.
That's okay. You can go to bed at night
Yes, exactly.
and don't have to worry about it.
The worst thing for a promoter is it's like 30% chance of rain. And then like your Facebook page blows up with 900 people. What if it rains? You don't mow your yard when it rains, right? So it's just kind of how it goes.
Well, 30% means it's 70%. It's
Right.
not going to rain.
I'm the glasses half full kind of guy.
Yeah.
Anyway. You have to be as a promoter. So again, thanks for checking in. Dirk Drury with me here. We're sitting on the track in Highland, Wisconsin, talking about the Highland Nationals coming up this Saturday. Badger State starts at 5. Farm stock starts at 1. Did anybody got a poster that I could read off the farm stock classes? Anybody got one? Yeah, Bodenstein's getting that for me. We got a live studio audience back there. This is the quietest they've been all night, Dirk, once we went live. And
Is
stuff
that
like
right?
that. They're just chatty Cathy's, and I saw everything like that. So having a good time. No, I thought this would be fun here. So Bowling Green, so people, if you went to Bowling Green, let us know what your memories were. Yeah, Brian Gilroy says, what's your greatest on the track and off the track memories from Bowling Green? That'd be fun stuff there. Brendan, do you want to say hi, or you just want to wave? So I've got the BG hangover, totally worth it. So if you're in the gas stations or the doctor's offices or the post office, well, the post office, you'll see a picture of Dirk on the most wanted, but they might have a Highland poster as well. That was a joke.
They probably
Smartass.
do.
All right, local classes, $30 hook fee, so anybody can come, right? Got 8,500 big cube, 414 turbo, 7 mile per hour. And we got a 12,000 farm stock, 12 mile an hour. Rules are 2x4 turbo. That looks like Cluppy's class. That's not Cluppy's class? He's
No.
altered farm, right?
He's altered farm.
Okay, I saw the
That's
2.4
the
turbo.
Southwest.
Okay. 3,000
That's the
RPM,
too hot to farm.
2 out the farm. No water injection. P3000 pumps are allowed, safety equipment required, and then the 11,000 altered farm. That's Cluppy's class, Southwest points. That starts at 1. What time do you want him here, Dirk, to get signed in by?
Noon.
Noon. Okay.
At
Sounds
least,
good.
at the latest.
And then they can stick around and watch the Badger State poll, right?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Perfect. And then at 5 p.m., we got Badger State Hot Farms. What, 20 of those probably?
Yeah, I'm
16
guessing
to 20?
we'll have 16 to 20.
Super Farms.
Super Farm, there's a lot of them that are the guys that run the tour. A lot of them come from Lions and show up here because they pull on Friday night.
Yep. Then we got 95-4-1 Limited Pros. That's been a strong class this year in Badger State.
Yep.
At least 15.
Yep.
Yeah, usually you pick up some of the Missouri guys come up.
We've got
Is Connie bringing up the Light Pro, the component?
Yep.
The Gopher. I saw that in Menden. Where's I at? Menden, Illinois? Yeah. I went down and announced that poll for the promoter down there.
they've got gremlins and they're trying to
Yep.
get it, but hopefully they got it worked out. But we've had the 540 Light Pros here since day one.
And they put on an awesome show.
They were here before we sanctioned it with Badger State.
And if anybody's got a crank for the Burkholtzes, they would show up if you could get them a crank. They need one. 10,000 pound pro stock womp womp. Those are the big dogs.
Those are the big dogs, and I'm not going to stick out my chest here, but the Badger State this year has some of the baddest pro stocks in the country.
Absolutely.
We have the Louisville winner, and we had 2 of them take second up at Hillsborough's.
Yeah, Elsing got second up there.
Helsing got second.
I know.
And Frank got second.
Frank did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
that we've got some of the best in the country here in Badger State, and we're just very fortunate in this area to be able to have them come to this town.
Yeah, there's no other, like regional level that you'll have that level of pro stock competition.
No.
Anywhere in the country you'll have maybe 4 or 5, but nothing like what Badger State has.
We've been actually running a few more than the NTPA Grand National or the
Champions
Champions
Tour.
Tour.
Yep. No, I mean, people say, because I've asked a lot of our Badger State pullers, big farmers, run businesses. They don't want to be gone for 3 or 4 or 5
Right.
days at a time. They need to get home that night. And that's why this has worked for everybody. And you guys put on a hell of a good show. Take care of your pullers. And then the 6,200 pound 2-wheel drive modified trucks. So got a lot of smoke and a lot of noise. So it should be
And
good
the
stuff.
guy that won Hillsborough both nights will be here.
Timmermans. Yep. Yeah, we played the winner video at the beginning of the show. Where is your Alice Chalmers cape? Did you see the picture of that guy walking around Bowling Green?
No,
You guys got it. This is worth it. I got him on my phone here. I didn't touch him, but I did take a picture of him, Dirk. So if that helps you out a little bit, this guy was a classic. See that? That was his outfit at Bowling Green. So here, can you guys
It's always the Alice guy.
can you guys see that a little bit? Chuck, that's your Alice Chalmers here. Chuck from New York. Everybody, let's give Chuck from New York a round of applause. You're the studio audience. Chuck, come around back. Chuck, come around back. I want to put you on. So everybody, Chuck's got the Back in Black Super Farm, pulls with NYTPA. Chuck, say hi.
Hi guys.
And he drove from
New York.
to bring his
Injection pump to
to
Fur Valley.
yeah. So Dennis Fry, Ridge Fry. I hope they're not watching right now. Maybe they have us on the TV and they're watching. But
probably
that's an Alice Chalmers cape that guy had on.
Oh, good lord. Good thing there's not.
there's
that many
there's
more
not
of
enough
those
beer. That guy, we're gonna make him as famous as we can. So I don't know if people like that are supposed to wear. Dirk, how many beers would it take for Dirk Drury to wear that? And how old would you have to be?
There isn't any.
There isn't.
I'd pass out before that.
Thanks. Jake Lashaway says, yep. So it's all good. AC stands for ass chasers for a reason. Colin Burkholz. Oh, I love it. So we're live on the track in Highland. If you have any questions, let us know. What do we want to talk about tonight, Dirk? Well, I got the list of sponsors. I feel like I'm in Darlington. You guys have so many sponsors.
Yeah,
Bill Smith, this is just
those,
amazing.
You know, once again, it's those guys out there that go get these sponsors.
Dirk gonna lay down a pass on something for old time's sake.
No, I haven't quite a while.
Have you ever driven Gates's Oliver?
No,
Could you handle that? Huh?
I think so.
You don't have your Oliver anymore?
I sold it last year. I got rid of both
Where did it go?
tractors this year.
Where did it go?
Me.
You got it? So it's coming then, right? It's not. We can't make an exhibition with Dirk?
I don't think so.
I'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Are you sure?
I got enough stuff.
When's the last time you drove a pulling tractor?
I drove Randy Brew's
Pro Stock.
here. Was
Yep.
the last
What year
time
was
I
that?
pulled.
You did pretty damn good too, if I remember.
It was 2020.
You got it opened up. You didn't puss out or anything like that.
That was my biggest fear is to.
Just to step on it.
Can you imagine if I would have ever heard the end of that?
No.
If I
No.
choked it about
That would have been bad.
the 80-foot mark.
That would have been bad. What is your favorite track? How did Running Bear do? I don't think they were there. 20 beers for Brent. Oh, yeah, Jeff was there. I was thinking of the two-wheel drive. I'm sorry. How did Jeff do in Bowling Green?
I don't know.
He made the pull off Friday with the Open Super Friday night, and then he couldn't get back, and Glot won it. Yep, and then he came back and didn't have a good run. He's hurt on Saturday. So, but should we roll through sponsors? What do you want to go through? What do you want to do next?
Sure.
You're
Let's
too
go
quiet.
through
You're
some of the sponsors.
way too quiet. This is making me nervous.
Oh, that's my job to make you nervous.
Oh yeah, you don't make me that nervous. Don't worry. So our platinum sponsors. That means Brandon, they're a big deal.
Yeah, the top list.
Our top list. Okay.
Top of them are
The big dogs.
the real
So
big ones.
gotcha. Wisconsin distributors Jeff Cast, right? His class will be down there. He's got the Red Weiser.
Yep.
Does he call it the Red Weiser?
Budweiser
Budweiser
King.
King. Red Weiser's a super farm from Eddie Rowe from Kentucky. I've seen way too much stuff in the last couple days.
They're in Linden's old tractor.
That is.
Yeah.
Holy cow. See how stuff is, it all comes back to Highland.
It's all,
I love it.
All we roll
Hennessy
around.
Implement. Obviously, Hennessy's a gigantic sponsor of the Badger State Tractor Pullers, and they take care of you here as well. Are you related to them, Brandon?
No, just he lived right in this town and he was here.
Awesome. That's great stuff. We have the Hennessy. What is that? The New Holland.
362.
It's fancy. Could you drive that?
Biggest one they make.
The biggest one they make. So awesome. Cardinal Glass CG, Madison Avenue Worldwide. That's your kid, isn't it?
Oh,
No.
no.
What's that? What's Madison Avenue Worldwide?
They do
Marketing.
marketing.
Cool. Bodenside Enterprises.
That's it.
No, that's not. I checked them out on. I checked them out on Yelp before I came down here.
Oh,
I'm just being a smart ass. Bad reviews. Don's Tire, Total Seed Solutions, Nutrient Ag Solutions. Is it Pilling Electric?
Yep.
Hillsborough Equipment, Double D Express, Philback Ford, Thirsty Farmer Bar and Grill. Is that in town?
no, that's
Thirsty
in Cobb.
Okay, the Thirsty Farmer. Okay. Have you all been there?
Yeah.
Is it yeah,
Nice
good?
place.
Nice place.
Good food.
Reynolds Feed and Supply, Reynolds Lumber Yard. Is that right in town?
Yep.
That's the one you drive through the white buildings, right? Okay, just past your place.
No, these are over
They're
in
all in
Cobb.
Cobb.
They're all in Cobb.
Oh, they're all in
These
Cobb.
are all in Cobb.
Okay. Bloomington Livestock Exchange, Premier Cooperative, Truck Country, Farner Asphalt, Montfort Vet, J.I. Construction, James Truck and Tractor Repair. So those were a platinum level sponsor. So good stuff. Good stuff. So when are we going to open the track? What's the track prep like here in Highland as you head into the week?
I think we're not gonna open it up till probably Friday.
Okay.
We're just gonna put water on as it sits right here, like in the evening, so it's got a chance to soak in. We've got the track guru himself, Pat Hack, is coming.
Sir Patrick Hack.
Sir Patrick
He's.
Hack.
Do you know he was knighted?
He
But
is-
you have to be over 75.
he
That's
will
part
be
of the deal. So,
here Saturday morning with his wisdom,
wisdom.
and it's gonna be a good track.
It's gonna be awesome. How have you made your track better over the years? Because it has continued to improve over the years. What have you done?
Well, we've added a bunch of clay.
Yep.
And then we had too much clay, so we put on 20 loads of black topsoil, and that made it a little loose. And I think after a year after that, I think we brought in 13 loads of clay again, and goes through a frost and seed it down, and it's turned out pretty nice now.
What kind of organic material do you guys add throughout the year to it?
We just plant ryegrass on
Okay.
this, but next year we're looking at planting something that'll stay greener
Okay.
longer. And if you get like a cover crop, it'll keep more moisture.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you have any questions about Highland, ask it away in the comments. We'll put them on the screen. We got the peanut gallery there behind us too. If you guys have any questions, please ask them.
It is on the map.
It is Highland?
Yeah.
Okay. The rodeo
You can
grounds.
Google it.
You can
Yes.
Google the rodeo grounds. We checked in on Facebook and stuff like that to make all that happen there. So it's all good. Some of our gold sponsors here: Finer Construction, All Pro Construction, Richie Implement, Ed Fredericks Custom Home and Buildings, James Truck and Tractor Repair, Jeff McGuire Trucking, Hanson Insurance, Al Kasherik Beef Farm, Weiland Custom Painting, Vestbach Oil and Propane. Is that Eric? Okay. Is it Shimake? Shimake Farms? Shimake Farms and Excavating, B&B Construction, Raum Custom Farming and Excavating, TriStar. That's your brother. Cousin. Utters Brothers. Ooh, they got good ice cream. Utter Brothers
Mhm.
Creamer. They're from Boscobel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Upman Heating and Cooling. So those are some of your gold. We got more gold sponsors. Eggers Enterprise LLC, Wisconsin Mutual Insurance, Breckler, Lindusky Group LLC, Kathman Farms, Sloan Implement, Bender Foods, Fritz Brothers Farms, Walsh's Ace Hardware, Pete Transfer, B&B Truck and Trailer, The Hollow, Pro Agative, Winkers Transfer, Little Wolf, Allied Ready Mix, Tilly's Tavern, Cummins Emission Solutions, Highland Ag and Repair. So those are some of your gold sponsors. So, Badger State's having a really strong year again, as always. Any surprises from you from like the tech side of the business, and like what have you seen the biggest jump in horsepower in classes, and what are you seeing? Any surprises and like anybody leading the points? Anybody really step their game up over the winter?
Everybody stepped their game.
They have to.
I mean, it's when you get to that level, you do, and it's very competitive,
Yep.
and it shows, But the teching this year has been different than in the past because, of course, the accident we had out in Pennsylvania last year. So we have to document everything. We have to fill out sheets and name a vehicle, completely do a run through on every tractor and truck. It's just a lot more time consuming. So that's why we always encourage pullers to get here 2-3 hours early, because it takes about 2 hours to tech everything now.
Yep.
When you're trying to tech 50, 60 vehicles.
Yep.
And you usually have about 4 guys doing it. It's just a lot of paperwork.
Yep.
But at the end of the year, you take it and you send that off to PPL, and they store it, and that way their insurance person comes in and they go, well, here's all Badger State.
They audit it. Yep.
So you got your butts covered.
Very, very sure. No, it definitely has changed. We're seeing in all the associations the level of the safety equipment being double checked.
Yes.
You have to.
On all of them. This
Yep.
ain't just bad.
Oh yeah, no,
This
because
is
insurance
everywhere.
affects pulling
Yes.
all over the nation there again. Again, if you're just joining us, we got a lot of people still joining on, seeing the numbers go up here. Live with Dirk Drury in Highland, Wisconsin, home of the Highland Nationals. The rodeo grounds this Saturday. Farm stock pullers start at 1:00. Badger State starts at 5. $20 for the entire day. What's the kids? Age 12 and under free. I had to check that on there. So if you have any questions, call Dirk Drury. I want to get his phone number out there. Actually, text Dirk right now. Wish him a happy birthday. Just for fun.
my birthday.
I did that to Larry Richwine on one of the live streams for Full Pull Live. He was running his mouth, texting me, so I put his number up on the screen for lots of people, and he got quite a few text messages. He no longer messes with me during the live stream now. When you can get one up on Richwine, you've done a good thing.
You've done a good thing.
Yeah,
I got to meet him last year down in Louisville.
Yep.
Um,
He's a blue shirt in Bowling Green, and where I slept in Bowling Green was not too far from the track. And every morning at 8 a.m., good morning, campers. He does the little taps on there like they do. What is that? Meatballs, the movie that does that. Good morning, campers. And he does this little thing, and you hear it. You're not ready to get up at 8 a.m. So,
No, you're not.
no, you're not supposed to. Not in Bowling Green anyway. So, what changes are you going to make for next year? Do you see any changes coming in any of the classes for Badger State?
No.
The component chassis has been passed in Light Pro.
The component chassis I can see getting to be more popular.
Oh yeah,
I think there's a couple out there being built right
Jamie
now.
Larson's building one.
Yes.
Yep.
And I think that's probably going to be your next step up, which is a tremendous idea.
Yep.
Of course, I got my own opinion. There's nothing stock about pulling nowadays.
There's not.
And all it does is cost you money.
Yep. And there's no lying about that at all. You're no lying. But I'm going to run through some of our silver sponsors here. Wilkinson Auction and Realty, Bootleggers Bar and Grill. Is it Haas or Haste Towing and Repair?
Haas.
Hazy. Shetty's Bar and Grill. I saw somebody got shitty at Shetty's. I've been shitty at Shetty's as well before. They didn't give me a shirt though. They just wanted to get me out as soon as they could. Oh, you had to buy it?
Yeah, they don't give you any.
I think I spent enough money that night, Dirk. I might have earned one. That old bar that's next to Gordyville, right out the back door. Stagecoach. I have the please wait to be seated sign because when my tractor won down there in 2015 or 16, I think we won like $900, and I just walked in the bar and said, I'm buying. And my bill was like $1,400. So it was fun though. And I was drinking and I took the please wait to be seated sign. I always thought I could get to return it, but then we end up in Shipshewana and now we're going to Cloverdale.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hanging up in my garage every time I pull. I'll show it to you, Chuck, tonight when we get home. Please wait to be seated. It's classy, really nice. It's the statute of limitations that wore off. So
okay.
Yeah, it's 2016.
Yeah.
Is it 7 years for statute? Brad, now. Is it 7 years for statute of limitations? He doesn't know. I'm just picking on Bodenstein back there. So Benson Chiropractic, BD's Eagles Nest. That's out of Fenimore. Notice how I notice all the bars.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm a Wisconsin guy. Benson Chiropractic, Klondike Welding, Lee Rough Equipment. Who's that guy? Does he still got sexy hair? Best hair in Badger State. Carpenter Custom Baling. Kleppy Grain Service. Who's that guy? We should call him. Hey Siri, call Jason Kleppy. JT's Gas Station, Fair Valley Performance, Royal Bank, Roofs Farm Service, Allegiant Oil, Rural Mutual Insurance, Napa of Boscobel and Richland Center, Wolfie's Custom Concrete, Slabtown Tractor Repair. That's Jeff Ball.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of pullers. I like seeing that. A lot of pullers are supporting the pull. Fleming Insurance, Cardinal Glass IG, Inside FS, Miller Time Farms, Collins Custom Farming, Blackhawk Outdoors, Lonesome Dove Bar and Grill, Jasper, the cigarette flip.
Yeah.
We're going to follow him everywhere. That guy's, he makes our TikTok just blow up. Fox's Lawn Care, Ivy's Construction, Trader Enterprises, New Horizons Supply Co-op, Peggle Services, Compeer Financial, Welsh Farrier Service, MZ Construction, J&M Building Supply. Sitting in Highland, Wisconsin on the pulling track. If you don't believe me, I'll show it to you. There it is back there. There's Dirk. There's Hennessy Implement. There's our peanut gallery. These are the people that make it happen. They just wave or something, guys. Like, let them know you're real. Hold up your beers. Okay, there you go. We're in Highland, Wisconsin. Kind of got this idea this morning. I'm like, let's just go to Highland and let's just do this. Well, good. So I called Kenzie, and then Chuck texted me and says, hey, I'm coming to Fair Valley Performance. How close is that to your house? And I said, really close. So I said, you can crash at our house. Oh. He showed up, and I said, Chuck, we're going to Highland. He says, whatever. I'll go to Highland with you. So what are the rules for truck beds? What is Jason and Jake? What are you talking about? I need more, Jake. I need more truck beds. Can't be a class. Is that like sitting in a truck bed along the track? They don't have room for that, Jake. Tell me more, Jake. Dirk, what advice do you have for someone starting out as a puller?
Don't.
How do you start as a millionaire? Chuck, what do we always say? Start as a billionaire? Yeah. So
it all starts, you know as well as I do. Everybody starts at their county fair.
Yep.
And you do it about 3 or 4 times. You're hooked. It's a lifestyle. And you'll meet some of the nicest people you'll ever meet in truck and tractor pulling.
Absolutely.
By the way,
yeah,
this is my 30th year for Badger State.
30th years.
30 years.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
I could never do your job for 30 days. There's a different side of pullers when you become on a board that you didn't realize how people are.
You learned that, didn't
And
you?
I'm not ready for that. I don't have the patience. When God handed out patience, I was in the other line. I wasn't in the good looks line either, but I was in I'm not sure which line I was in, but I was not in the patience or the good looks line. So it's all good.
It's challenging sometimes.
Yeah. Truck tug. No, I don't think Dirk's going to do any truck tug of wars afterwards.
We did have that one year here.
Yeah. We did in Richland Center. Most of those are unsanctioned.
And I seen that and I went, I gotta go home.
I gotta
right
go
now.
home right now. Yeah. I cannot witness this. Jake says, do they have to be cut out or just solid frame? Jake, what class? Tell me more, Jake. Be more specific. This is a tech official. Sam Rubel's watching on YouTube. He says, congrats on 30 years. He says, met you at my hometown poll, NFMS. Jason, thanks for what you do, brother. Well, thank you, Sam. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. We're just trying to grow the sport, get more fans in the stands so we can pay our pullers more, because they spend a lot of money to put on a show for us to come out and do that. Again, live in Highland, Wisconsin, everybody, with Dirk Drury. Local classes 1 p.m. Badger State 5 p.m. There is beer here. Thanks to our buddy Jeff Cast.
Lots of it.
Lots of beer. They will not run out of beer. He always puts extra in the trailer just in case. Bronze sponsors: Farmers Implement, Riverdale Ag, Midwest Concrete, Nondorf Construction, Compere Financial, Community First Bank, Jaeger Farm, Sports Unlimited, Custom Builders LLC, Honker Sportsman Bar and Grill, drove by them on the way down, Tricor Insurance, KW Lawn Care, L&M Salvage, Jones Chevy, Wagner Auto and Towing, Hickory Hills Lawn Care, Carry Seamless Gutter and Overhead Door, High-End Hardware, Mills Market, Larry Service Center, MVP Sports Cuts, Otter Creek Construction, Munson Septic, and Alternative Recycling. So that's a great list of sponsors there. And that's what it takes to put this on.
That's what it takes. And
Yep.
you've promoted polls
Yep.
before, and
I'm good at
you-
making rain.
Yeah, I know. That's I feel so sorry.
No, my dream is to do it like a Badger State Outlaw co-sanction poll, put big money in. We all the 4-1s run together for a bigger purse, but
Mhm.
then everybody takes their each association's points.
I get it.
So like if say a Badger State 4-1 wins, an Outlaw tractor gets second, they can each have their first place points in
Right,
an association.
right, right.
I'm going to pull that off yet.
And that's the way all our co-sanction
Yep.
works.
Because I really want to showcase the Badger State, because that's where I got to scratch my roots
Mhm.
and pulling with my hot farm
Mhm.
back in the day, which is in Canada now. I got to see it last summer.
It is.
Yeah, I went back and saw it. So, and Tony was going to get the remedy out, the 4-1, because he bought the chassis from me. But then the block that was going to go in it went into a well spent because he broke it up.
Yeah.
Where did he get that at? Was that Sock or Baraboo? I don't remember where he split the block on that. So
Dubuque. Yeah.
Dubuque,
Thought it
you're
was
right.
Dubuque.
How did Dirk get to be a tech official? Well, it all starts with Busch Light, and I think I can do that better.
It started with back in the Badger State days when it was ugly.
Tell me more.
It was 9 polls a year, and the points fund was $1,800, and they needed some flagmen. So I'm out there in shorts and t-shirt. Oh, well, I can do this. And we grabbed a flag, and Jim Loburn was there too, and he was
He's still flagging.
unofficial. Yep.
Yep.
And so it just took off from there, and I was with Don Poppy. He had a super farm, case of foreclosure, and he worked on it in my shop. He owned everything, and we'd go to the poll, and I'd pull in the 10,000 pound class, and he would pull in 10,000. I'd pull in 12,000. That's when Badger State was short of tractors, and you had to double class everything to make a show. And then it started growing from there, and it went to 1 class. While Donnie's the owner of the tractor, so I thought, well, I'll just be a flag man. I love the sport. I want to be involved in the sport.
Yep.
So that's where it all started.
Love it. Love it. So anybody, if you want to be a tech, they'll take you, go to your local polar association, go to their meeting, you get certified. They're not going to throw you into the thick of things right away, but they'll definitely get you up there.
Oh yeah, we do.
They're just looking. Oh, there.
Morgan is Badger State's first female.
Oh,
tech official.
Morgan. Well, and she could drive the shit out of a hot farm too. She's proven that. So where are we at in questions here? Hello from Cassville, Wisconsin. Joe Mergen's checking in. Venny, yes, Ken Venny swept Bowling Green. He's 84 years old. It's pretty awesome. He's not afraid to bend
I
it.
thought he was old.
Oh, he's 84. Uh-oh, we got one of those spammers. Hey, handsome, I found your profile attractive and I'd love to chat with you. That's got to be for you. Hi, I'm attractive parlor. So we get these spammers on here. So we don't get them unless we got pretty people like Dirk, right, Kenzie? Yeah. That's pretty. It's your fault. The spammers are coming.
Wow.
Probably your mom. Fix your
Sorry,
hair.
Mom.
Venny is great. Jody Lynn Miller says, so proud to have this wonderful pull in our town. Go, Jody. Does anybody know Jody Miller?
Yep.
She's
And they're
also
a sponsor,
Okay.
and I think they're bringing their tractor up to pull the sled
Perfect.
to
Which
you know,
sponsor is Jody?
Miller Time
No,
Farm.
I read them all. I promise. I wouldn't butcher that name. Don't worry. I would not butcher that name. Again, we're live in Highland, Wisconsin. We're live on the Highland Nationals page. We're live on the Badger State page. We're live on Beer Money. We're live everywhere because this is a great venue, and we want you to come this weekend and check out Highland, Wisconsin. Okay, this is Jason for all the classes Thursday night sandwich. You have to pre-register. No Beans is a regional event. I don't think regional has to pre-register, Dylan, but I will message me on Facebook and I'll find out for you for sure. Jake Lashaway, diesel trucks. Can they have a solid frame or can they have to cut them? 3.0s. What's the Badger State class? 3.0s?
3.6s.
3.6s. Yeah, so those are the drop boxes and the
Yes,
reversers.
those are
not
full
solid
stock
frames.
diesel
Yep.
trucks.
What else? Kenzie, what else do we got? Rebel Mud Digger Wolf. That's a hell of a name, Dirk.
Mud Digger Wolf.
Mud Digger Wolf. Thank you for the live stream. Thanks for watching. Jeremy says thanks for promoting pulling. He's out in North Carolina. Brian Gill, do you farm, Dirk?
Yes.
How many acres?
100.
100. Nice. Corn and beans.
Yep.
Got a nice split there. I farmed 2 acres. I bought a Simplicity from this guy when he used to peddle the Simplicities. They don't make the Simplicities anymore.
They do.
They do?
A little that I don't know.
Okay.
They do and they don't.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure. I think they still sell them overseas.
Oh, okay. But I'm really happy with it because it puts nice lines in my yard.
Yep.
My neighbors and I have competitions who can have the nicest lines. So it's hard to beat the Simplicity. 6.0 Slow Ho on YouTube. That's a good name. Slow Ho. Are you guys going to be at the Badger State Polls a week from tomorrow? Where are we at a week from tomorrow?
Week from tomorrow.
Kenzie? A week from on a Tuesday? Are you drinking 6.0 Slow Ho? There's nothing on a Tuesday this time of year.
After this one is
Broqua.
Broqua, and then we finish out
That's
in Monroe.
middle sub. Yeah, Slow Ho. Nope. Oh, maybe Badger truck pullers. Slow Ho, let us know. That's for the Alice Chalmers superhero. I love it.
Yeah, we used to have diesel trucks here, but then that little pull down in Terre Haute that moved
That little shide deal.
Yeah,
That's kind of a big deal.
yeah. So they decided to go down there.
Either
So
of
we
you,
brought in super modified two-wheelers,
and that's cool, dude.
and they love it here.
Either of you been to Europe to watch a pull? This guy went to 1 in France and 2 in the Netherlands, and they were epic. Have you been to Europe?
No, but I got all I got to do is get there because Luke.
Yep.
He invited me to come over to the Netherlands, and I could stay with him.
Hmm.
I rode all the way to Louisville and back with him. What did I learn? Things.
A lot. Slow Ho says, I'm just kind of confused. That's okay, Slow Ho. I get it. Cummings all the way, Jake Lashaway. Stu's checking in. He's making, so we drank he had this Infinity Blend whiskey, and it was really good, and it's gone now. So we found it out there in the campground. So thank you, Stu, for that. We appreciate that. What was this campsite? 4,000 campers. It's insane. Insane. Can you camp here in Highland?
If you want,
If you want.
there's no.
What about like if somebody wants to bring their camper? Black Hawk Lake?
You can camp here.
You can camp here too? Okay, cool.
There's no hookups,
Right. It's
and there's no dumping station, but you
Right.
can pitch. We've had people pitch tents.
absolutely.
We've had people sleeping in truck beds.
Favorite best place to eat in Highland, guys? Front porch?
Breakfast, front porch, cafe.
Okay. And dives or recommendations.
All the close towns are really good food up. Oh, they are, man.
Thirsty farmer.
Yeah.
Thirsty Farmers got good food.
Thirsty Farmer. Okay. What day is the Badger State poll next week? Yeah.
Not one till the 13th of September.
Rick says your Facebook is messed up now. Something wrong on Facebook, Kenzie? I don't think so either. It says we're still live.
See, we're the Highland 24th, and then September 13th, we're in Viroqua for the Vernon County Fair.
Yep.
And then we're at the Greene County Fair the day after that in Monroe.
Rick, what do you mean your Facebook is messed up now? Everything looks like it's streaming, right? I don't know. Yeah, it's always you guys, it's not us. So it's all good. Yeah. Well, anybody else got any more questions for Dirk and I? Otherwise, we can wrap this baby up. What else you got running through your brain? Anybody else? Gates, you want to talk? Hey, hell no. Morgan? You got anything to say? What do you got left to say? We thanked all our sponsors.
Just invite people to show up.
Yeah, that's the
It's-
biggest thing is
it's,
let your friends and family know.
The thing about Highland that separates other places is this is kind of where everybody started from, is a facility like this.
Yep.
It's not a county fair.
It's a standalone
not-
event.
It's a standalone event that is outside of town. There's cornfields all around us.
It looks like the Field of Dreams. When you pop over the hill.
Well, doesn't
no,
it though?
No, it's cool.
It's cool.
It is.
And I've had a lot of people, a lot of pullers say, we just love coming there.
Yep. It's neat. It's neat. Dirk, what's your favorite food to eat at the pool? Favorite food at the pool? What do you
Steak
guys serve?
sandwich.
Steak sandwich?
We make that guy right over there, he makes awesome steak sandwiches.
Look, nobody wants to claim it, and they're all pointing at each other. That's a lot. How many? You're gonna sell a lot of steak sandwiches. A lot of steak sandwiches.
And a lot of pullers come to Highland for the steak sandwiches.
That's awesome.
They just love them. So,
That's awesome. Well, cool. Anything else?
don't come rolling in here at 4:30 and expect to pull.
Yeah, get registered. Get here early.
I mean, we've got plenty of room, but hauler parking can be tight.
Yeah.
We have people parking them.
Yep.
Just do what you're told and everything will be fine.
Yep.
You know how some pullers are.
I
They like
do.
to take up 30 feet
Well, I'm saving this for my buddy.
Yeah.
When my mom's coming.
and then they never show up.
Yeah, exactly. Kara Poppy says Highland has plenty of cold beverages, great food, and the best company. I like it. Well said. Well said. Well, cool. Dirk, thank you for your
All
time.
right. Thank you
Chuck?
for coming.
I brought Chuck in from New York, so I got to do this to come to Highland. So
Yeah.
thank you. Everybody, Highland, Wisconsin is the place to be this Saturday. Again, farm classes start at 1. Badger State starts at 5. There's your number. Did everybody text you yet, Dirk? Happy birthday.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm good.
There's the number, everybody.
I should turn my
574
phone on then. huh?
31. No, it's up to you. It's up to you. Dirk Drury, thank you, buddy.
All right.
Appreciate it. Good luck this weekend.
All right.
Get up now. You have to leave.
Do I have to leave now?
You have to leave now.
This is comfortable seat.
Well, you want to interview Chuck? Yeah, actually
No,
do it.
that's
No,
all right.
do it. This would be fun.
No,
Good- No, Dirk, sit down.
No,
Dirk,
I
sit
don't.
down.
I'm terrible.
Chuck Miglianti, everybody. Chuck, we became friends kind of on Facebook. I know it sounds like a love story, but it's not a love story. Kind of is.
Well, kind of
The
is.
infatuation of Alice Chalmers tractors.
Yes,
Of
you
my-
are one of them.
So my dad had the old D21, the blackjack back in the days.
Yep.
But we gave up on him just because the cylinder head's this tall and it's hard to move air through them. But you are tried and true. You're a true Alice guy.
Yeah, until a couple years ago, and then we decided maybe we needed to join you guys. And we put a Detroit 40 in it,
It's all good.
and it's all good. It is a whole lot better. It's a whole lot better.
Yeah, so Chuck brought me out to Greenwich, New York back in 2016. I got to announce a little bit out there and put the beer money stamp on your fair pull out there.
Yep.
So that is the home of the 1066 farm tractor because the farm pulls were that next day, I think.
The day
Or
of,
the
the
day-
day before.
The day
and,
before.
yeah.
I'd never seen that many 1066 farm
Oh,
stock
man,
tractors in my life.
10,000 1066s up there. It's
Yep.
crazy. It's absolutely nuts.
But it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's fun.
Yep.
So let me know if you guys have ever seen Kenzie. Do look for a picture of Chuck's tractor and pop it up there on the screen for me.
Yep.
So Chuck texted me this morning. Says, "Hey, I'm coming to Fair Valley." And I said, he goes, "How close you live to Fair Valley?" I said, "Very close." I said, "You're staying at my house tonight." And then I saw we had Highland tonight, so I called Brandon and said, "We're coming to do the podcast from your pulling track." So here we
Well,
sit.
Well, I'm telling you, if it wasn't 16 hours back home when I get the pump, put the pump on, probably 22 hours with the truck to get back here, and then 22 hours back there, I'd come pull here. This is a
That's
good
what-
track, and look at the folks.
They're happy. That's why I said,
Yeah.
"Where's your tractor at?"
Yeah, I'm
So
telling you. Yeah,
I wish we. Then we could have tested it out a little bit.
I would. I
We'd
would. like
have made
that.
Dennis Fry come down here and make sure it worked.
Hey, that would have been worth it.
That would have been good stuff. Should we call Dennis and see how your pump's doing? See if he's done
Probably,
with that?
probably should. You can
Check
call
on
him.
him. Hey Siri, call Dennis Fry. I have bad service out here, though. We'll see what happens. See if he answers. This is Chuck, everybody. Oh, went straight to voicemail.
Well, he's busy on working on
That's
the
good.
bump.
I like that. I like
Yep.
that a lot. So, how long you been pulling, Chuck?
I've been pulling 50 years with about a 40-year hiatus.
Okay.
So I was born and raised on a dairy farm, and we pulled farm stuff. And I was telling folks today, probably I was the first guy in Delaware County, New York, to turn the pump up on my Alice's and made them come to life. And I had hair down to here, and he either loved me or hated me. And I gave everybody reason to do either. And then life took another turn, and so I had to go earn a living and forgot about tractor pulling for a long time. And then insanity hit, the sun, moon, stars, and the money. And I bought a tractor called Flintstone Farmer off of your webpage.
Yep.
A few of the Proud the Orange out in Bill Ground in Grand Island, Nebraska.
Yep.
And there is no island in Grand
No,
Island, Nebraska.
I'm not sure why they named it that.
Yep. And so we been building it ever since. Have a lot of fun. There is absolutely nothing like it in your life is when that throttle cracks.
It's the best feeling in the world.
Yep. And for 10, 15 seconds, you forget everything.
Yep.
I couldn't care less about my business. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. and his lovely wife, Cheryl.
Yep. And the puppy dogs, Libby and Jussie. And I know she's watching, or she said she was at 8:01. So we're here and we're behaving ourselves.
We are. We're totally behaving. Very, very sober, Cheryl. I promise.
Yep.
But we are going to have a beverage when we get home. I promise you that.
So, so I've had fun pulling. We pull NYTPA, Pro Pulling League. This year's been a good year. It's been a learning year. It's the second year with the Detroit motor.
Okay.
And it's a learning curve, but when you're turning a 16.9 gear with the Alice motor and you're in a 15.3 gear with the Detroit, it's a whole different,
Oh, wow,
it's a
I
whole
bet.
different ball game.
I bet.
So we're learning and having a lot of fun. And we go back to Greenwich Saturday. And
So you'll get your pump tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Haul balls back to New York. So you should get home what? Late? How many? 16 hours?
It's
20?
It's 14 hours.
You're northern New York.
Yeah, it's 14 hours from Dennis.
Yep.
Yep. So whenever he gets done, he'll call me, and hopefully I got enough credit cards to pay the bill.
We can put it on a, what is that? Layaway.
The layaway.
The Fair Value Performance layaway plan. So
Something like that. But,
I get all kinds of questions all the time if I could do mortgages on pulling tractors.
oh my goodness.
Can you imagine interest rate on those?
Oh my
Oh, boy.
goodness. Yep.
They're great when they run.
Oh, but if something broke
It's
and
bad.
you got a payment.
It is
come up,
bad.
That's bad. That's bad. But we didn't have. It wasn't too bad a problem. It was just a thing of in Delaware County as a dairy farmer, I probably would have put some duct tape around it and fastened it with some fence wire, but you can't do that with a pulling tractor.
No.
Get it to the people that built the pump and have them go through it and straighten it out.
Have you been working with Dennis for a long time?
I bought my original 16 millimeter pump from Dennis, and I kind of made a point of when I buy something, go meet the people that I buy it from. And went out and came up and met Dennis and enjoyed meeting with him. And he took me around and showed me his shop. He showed me his snowmobiles and his toilet paper that's Alice Chalmers.
Yep.
And
He's very, very orange.
yeah. So
through and through.
yep. So you can't, you almost, well, you have to buy from them. Plus they're good folks.
They know what they're doing.
Yep. They got good equipment. And so I enjoy working with them.
Yep. Did you find a picture yet? Okay, let's find a picture. Would it be, who's got a picture of your tractor? You got a picture on your phone? You want to text it to me and I can, is it
Pro pulling.
photo? Is that on Facebook? That's Harold Cards' page, right?
Pro pulling photo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll find it here quick. Again, sitting here with Chuck Miglianti from New York, hanging out on Let's Go Point. We're live in Highland, Wisconsin. And I'm going to look for a photo, or better, if we can even find a video. Do a YouTube search for Back in Black Super Farm, Alice Chalmers.
We don't have a.
No, somebody might have a video of it.
Yeah.
Send it to me on Facebook Messenger if you can, if you find it. Do you have a pic on his phone? He's looking, Karen. He's looking.
Cheryl sent me
Watching from Loveland, Colorado. Have you been there? Is it nice this time of year, Morgan?
Huh?
Is it nice this time of year?
Yeah, actually it is.
Cool. You got a video? You throw it up on the screen? Do you know where it is? Gotta watch an ad first. NYTPA, that's who you pull with. Is it New York? Does NY do they have a Facebook page?
Yep.
NYTPA, right?
Yep.
NYTPA.
Here's the video.
They're sent to me on Messenger. I'll send it to myself. Let me do that, Chuck. Come on now. What the heck?
I'm gonna send it up in that upper one.
Yeah, I think I can share it. Usually to Messenger. Send it to me. Pull it up on the Facebook page. I know Kenzie's working on a video too. I want to show off your tractor. Is it? You can't hear it? Oh, that's from back in the day.
Oh, that's back.
That's when
in
I
the
was. That's from
day.
2016. We were out
Yep.
there.
Yep.
So my tractor Saturday night, the fitting on the bottom of the water injection pump blew off.
Oh my goodness.
Just that little fitting there. So
And hope they didn't hurt the motor.
we hope not. I mean, it probably did a little bit, but Doug was going to check it out and let me know. So yeah, so this is an interview that we did out there.
Yep.
I remember that. Kenzie, I'm going to throw up a video in a second. That's 8 years ago. That's 8 years ago, Chuck.
My goodness.
We had fun. Thanks again for doing
We
that.
sure did. Yep. They still talk on Rescue Ronnie.
Yeah.
Yep.
I met him down in Florida last year.
That's
He
what
came down to
said,
event.
yep.
Yeah. Came up and talked to me and everything. So you're a super farm. I can put this up here on the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna show you a video of Chuck's tractor, everybody. There's a nice picture of there back in black. This was back when I really didn't know what I was doing. When I interviewed you here, but we put some pictures up, did a little voiceover.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting better at stuff. Chandler and Mackenzie make all the cool stuff for us. All right, here's a video. So where's this at, Chuck?
This is in Walton this last week.
Okay, Walton, New York,
Walton, New York. Yeah.
NYTPA.
NYT.
And how did it do?
Well, we came in 5th.
Okay.
It was in the super stock class.
Wow,
Yeah.
I like it.
And that's my home pull, so I was way outclassed.
You're gonna go.
But we came in good.
All right, so here we go. Walton, New York, back in black. You're driving?
Yeah, well, of course.
Of course. Yeah, why? I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Here we go.
See what kind of distance we got there for that old girl. Not a bad distance for a tractor that's outclassed in this class a little bit. We'll leave that flat set up where it is and see what we have.
Massetti says Jim's watching from California.
Yep.
He's a friend of mine with MLM Motorsports. And then Kevin Davis. Whose tractor was that from GI? What's Kevin mean there? GI. Whose tractor was that from GI? Kevin, we need more information. So what are some of the bigger pulls out there in New York that you like to go to?
Greenwich is coming up.
That's the one I came out to.
Yep, that's the one you came out
Yeah, that was-
to. That's a
That
two-pull
track
a
is
day.
mean.
Yeah, it
mean.
can be junk or it can be tough.
Yep.
It can be tough. The Addison pull is coming up.
Is that Addison, Vermont?
Addison, Vermont. That's a benefit pull,
Okay.
and the Vanderwert sponsor that.
And they were just in Bowling Green then. That's
Yeah.
Is that the 44 special and
44 special
and
spilt milk.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Are they dairy farmers?
No.
Okay.
They're mechanics, so they're tough to beat when it gets down to it.
Yeah.
But they put back last year. They put $60,000
Oh,
back into the
Whose
community.
tractor did you buy from Grand Island? Sorry, Kevin's from Nebraska, so we're supposed to know GI means Grand Island.
Oh, okay.
That's Nebraska talk.
Bill Ground.
Bill Ground.
Yep.
Kevin. Bill Ground. What year did you buy that? I didn't mean to ask you a hard question, Chuck.
Oh yeah, that's a tough one. I believe
It was called the Flintstone.
Flintstone Farmer.
Yep.
And
Google Flintstone Farmer, Kenzie. See if you can find an old picture of it.
yep. and it was Fred Flintstone in his car doing his thing.
Yep.
And it was a farm's hot farm. I bet you I've owned that tractor 13, 14
There's
years.
nothing left on it that
Oh,
you
no,
bought, right?
no, the
I didn't
rear,
think so.
the rear end.
That's what I
the
thought.
rear end housing. That's it.
Yeah,
On the
'cause you've
hood
got-
and
yeah.
the grill. The most important part of that
Of the
tractor is
XP.
is the 210 grill.
Yep.
And everybody that comes near it knows that grill is sacred.
Yep.
Because there's only one of them left, I think. So
No, I remember when you bought that. That was cool.
Yep.
That was cool. How many pulls you got left in New York then?
we've got 8 pulls left.
Wow.
Yeah, we've got a lot of hooks.
So you go late into September?
middle of September and
Okay.
a lot of doubles.
A lot of
Yeah,
doubles,
A lot
okay.
of doubles. So
And is your super farm class just super farm, or do you have to run against the limited pros?
No, we run. They call it a mod turbo,
Okay.
and I believe the mod turbo is an A pump, 8,500 pounds, with a 4.6 charger, and there were maybe 50-50 super farms and mod turbos, and we're 9,300. They're 8,500. Depends on the track, depends on the length of the run. But the super farms can, they claim we got too much weight, and I claim they got too much horsepower.
Gotcha.
So, but it all works.
2008
2008.
is what somebody believes when you bought the tractor.
Wow.
You know Kane Barr?
Yes,
You do.
I believe I'm married to her.
You married her? Okay.
Yeah.
That's Cheryl's fake Facebook profile.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize it.
Yep.
It's all good. It's all good. Does he? Oh, that was said. Does he have a pic on his phone? Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Cheryl. Took me a second there. Again, we're sitting in Highland, Wisconsin. We talking about the great event this Saturday. Chuck, my friend for a long time, texted me this morning and said, "Hey, I'm going to Fair Valley," and I said, "I live close to that." I said, "You can crash at my house," and then he didn't know he was going to a podcast, but I did buy you dinner.
You did buy dinner.
Yeah, we had. It was decent.
Oh, it was great.
Richland
man.
Center doesn't have a lot of fancy restaurants, right, Kenzie? What do we got? Nothing, but we took him to the Mexican place.
But I did carry this table out.
He did. Chuck was very helpful. He helped bring the lights in and the internet and all that stuff too. So,
and I met these folks. I really appreciate the friendliness that you guys exhibited to me.
they're good humans.
And this is a heck of a track. You got to be proud of it.
They are
Proud
good
of it.
humans.
Yep.
So
I wish we had one in New York. But I can't say that too loudly, can I?
that was a couple people watching. Don't worry. So cool. Kenzie, do you got anything else? Okay. Well, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Chuck,
Cool.
GI is Grand Island. Somebody just texted me. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
Kevin got that for me.
Yeah.
Robert Miner says, I met Ralph Tramp, driver of Agent Orange. Talked to Tim Wisner Saturday. Yeah, has a 4-wheel drive mod truck from out west.
Okay.
We'll be on. What's that?
I didn't know they were out there.
Yeah, they probably walk around Ralph and Mary.
Yeah, I didn't see
You didn't see it. That's because you're doing your job on Outlaw TV. So it's all good. We're going to be in California November 8th and 9th for the Golden State Invitational. You want to come on out?
Nope.
Nope. Well, you didn't think about it there, Chuck.
Got
So
nothing to do with California.
it's fair enough.
Yep.
Fair enough. Even my California friends say that too. So, but they like living out there, or they like living out there. But they don't like the state. So
The Fresno area is good once you get up on the Highlands.
that's where I fly out to. What is the best pull to attend if you're from Bowling Green but want to see a pull outside of Pull Town?
everyone.
What?
Everyone.
Every one of them? Oh, it depends what association you have. What would you say if you had the top 3 pulls in New York? What would you be? What do you need to come to?
Greenwich, Addison. Now, I'm Eastern New York. The Western New York guys got their own opinions of what goes on. That's a different association, Empire Farm and Empire Tractor Pullers. But Addison, Greenwich, probably Scotticoke would be the next one.
Okay.
All around the Albany area.
Good deal. Good deal. Sam says definitely Louisville. Yeah, Louisville's a good one.
Sure.
I would definitely check that out. Depends kind of, Jim, what classes you like, what you like to do. Yeah, Rock Valley is a good one outside of Bowling Green. I'm going to Madison, South Dakota this weekend. Full Pull Live will be in, is it Wellington, Ohio this week, Kenzie? Yeah, they're going to be in Wellington. They're doing a free live stream tomorrow night from Greenville, Ohio. Be live on Full Pull Facebook and YouTube. Free live stream from there. They'll have the picks up as well at fullpullpicks.com. So cool. I'm going to bring Dirk back in. We're going to wrap it up. Chuck,
Cool.
welcome to Wisconsin.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
It's great to have you here. It's great to have you
Thank
here.
you.
Chuck, everybody. Back in Black Super Farm from New York. Brought his fuel pump down to have Dennis Fry. Dirk, come back up. We're just going to wrap it up. Dirk, you can bring your beer. It's okay. This is the Beer Money Pulling Team podcast. We promote beer drinking. Huh? It's after 9. Yeah. After Dirk here. So again, fans, Dirk Drury, one of the promoters, part of the team out here putting on the Highland Nationals this Saturday. Farm stock starts at 1. I like how you mix in the farm stock. I think that's good because it gives everybody a chance to see their local pullers,
Well, that's what it started with is the local. I mean, how many years was it? Probably 6, 8. It was just, I don't want to call them brush pulling, but it was the local
It is what it is.
local farm stock, and
It was a brush pull for fun.
It was a brush pull for
and-
fun.
And yeah, so we don't want to go away from that. And last year we had 2 events. And we thought, well, we'll just make it all one event because you only have to hire one sled.
Yep.
You only have to clean the place up once.
Right.
You got the people here to serve the food, so let's get it all done in one deal.
I like it.
It's kind of hard on the workers, the track crew, and
Yeah, we used to try to do
people
3 or 4
serving.
events a year. We burnt everybody out.
yeah.
Kind of crazy like that. I get it. Jim Elliott, he likes mods and minis. Go to the Enderley. You'll see region minis, Grand National minis, and the big unlimited mods. You'll like that. That's in September sometime, Jim. So I want everybody in. We're gonna take a picture. Chuck, will you take a picture of all of us?
Right now.
Yeah, right now. Everybody stand behind Dirk and I. Kenzie, get in here. Everybody, or does anybody not want to be seen?
Not just a few. Everybody.
Everybody,
Group picture.
Come on.
Don't
get
be
in
shy.
here.
Don't be shy.
Corey Carter.
We're gonna take a group picture, everybody, on the track in Highland.
I got in trouble already.
Did you really?
Yeah.
It's all good. You guys gonna come in? Everybody? Like everybody means all you.
Come on. Come on.
I mean, I understand. I understand. Like if the police shouldn't be seeing you, I get
You
that.
gotta get tired of it.
But other than that, there's really no good reason to do any of that. Do we need to shrink a little bit, or can you see everybody? Chuck,
Connor.
you got them all.
You got a Highland National shirt on, Chris. You got to get in here.
It wasn't. It wasn't intentional.
Come on, guys. Come on.
So we gotta do this quick.
Oh yeah, those could be.
Connie, let's go. Your child's in the picture now too. Get in here.
Here, hold her so she's in there.
Dirk, we gotta get down.
How
a
do
little
we? How do we?
bit. I don't. Yeah, this not this. Dirk, we gotta look up there. Chuck, you getting everybody?
You getting everybody, Chuck?
Are we too tall? Now we gotta do a goofy picture, Chuck. Hey! Hey! Be goofy, everybody. Be goofy, everybody.
I can't be moving the kid. I got a kid in my hands.
The kid in my hands. Yeah, I know. I am special. I am special. So I like it. So, well, everybody, thanks for watching. Let's Go Pulling. We want to see you in Highland, Wisconsin this Saturday, 1 p.m. Farm stock, farm pulse. What do we got again? 8,500 pound big cube, a 414 with a turbo, a 12,000 farm stock. That's basically your hot farm class, your 11,000 ultra farms, and then the Badger State Show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Don't say anything bad yet, Dirk. I haven't signed off yet.
I wouldn't think of it.
Let's make some noise. Good running. John Deere, Animal Deep Iowa coming up. We got one right behind you.